Selamat sore, Angela. Apa kabar?
Selamat sore. Well, kalau di sini selamat pagi ya, Pak John.
Selamat pagi. Oke. Ya, dari sini selamat sore. Oke.
Selamat sore, selamat pagi. Kabar baik, Pak John. How are you?
Very good. Thank you very much. Boleh perkenalkan diri, Angela?
Boleh. Nama saya Angela Richardson. I am the founder of Indonesia Foundation. Sebelum Indonesia Indah Foundation, you might know of our work from Clean Up Jakarta Day. Mulainya dari situ tahun 2013. So I'm also a journalist like you, Pak John. That's my background.
And the journalist majalah apa? Boleh saya tanya?
Oh, right now I write for South China Morning Post. I'm a stringer with them. But yeah, many in the past dari majalah Garuda Indonesia, from dulu jadi pemimpin redaksi di Indonesia Expat magazine. So yeah, a lot of things. Also eco-business.
Eco-business. Dan sebelum kita teruskan ya, mungkin bisa bicara how is the COVID-19 affecting di Singapura?
Yeah, okay. So in Singapore at the moment, we are on day 6 of lockdown. They call it the circuit breaker. So they don't call it such a strict term as lockdown here. They call it circuit breaker. And yeah, we all must stay in our house. If you go outside, you always must wear a mask. If you get caught without a mask on, you get fined $300 on the spot.
That's Singaporean dollar?
Yes, Singaporean dollars. And yes, you can only go outside to do essentials like grocery shopping. Even then, you must go to the store and straight back, or exercise. Yes, I think those are the only, or of course, if you need to the hospital or doctor, those kind of essential things. So yeah, it's very quiet, John, here. It's quite a nice change of pace, actually. If you look out the window, you don't see cars, you just see people running, exercising. That's all you see. People jogging.
How many, just curious, how many got sick because of COVID-19?
In Singapore, latest update last night. We receive updates daily from the government. The total now is 3,699 cases. And that's 1,496 in hospital and 1,540 in community facilities, 10 fatalities, and 652 have been discharged.
Okay.
So yesterday was our highest day. Our highest new cases. Yesterday was 447 cases in one day, which is the highest for Singapore so far.
Okay.
But the issue now in Singapore is it's the dormitories. So the cases are getting high because it's actually most of them are coming from foreign worker dormitories, which is a very sad situation at the moment. So they are all being forced to stay in the dorms. And of course, because it's quite close confined quarters, living quarters, there are a lot of people getting sick, and there's a lot of fundraising going on in Singapore at the moment to help families of these dorm workers. Normally they're from Bangladesh, countries like India as well, because their families obviously rely on them to send money home, and now they all cannot work also. So yeah, the situation is pretty serious also there.
Does the government help any financial support?
Government in Singapore is helping a lot, from what I understand. They look for people who obviously rely on income from transport, like Grab drivers, people who are working in construction, etc. All these kind of people, they do compensate. Yesterday I spoke to a Grab driver, and he said they were being compensated. They were given $1,000 compensation a month, which is not enough, but it's something. It helps them, right? So they are definitely helping. But there's also cases of non-governments, a lot of NGOs, they're all doing a lot of work to help as well. There's actually an Indonesian conglomerate, sorry, his name escaped me. You may have seen it in the news. He donated recently $500,000 to help the Singapore people also. He's a permanent resident here.
Yeah. Can Indonesian go to Singapore at this moment?
No.
No. So it's...
Nobody can come in except for residents and Singaporeans and residents.
I see. Okay. All right. So let's move forward there.
Yes.
Mungkin kita bicara tentang organisasi Indonesian Indah.
Indonesia Indah Foundation, boleh?
Ya. Mungkin mulai dengan sejarah, ya. How you started, and
sure.
then what was the mission before, and what's the mission now, mission vision, who's actually the backbone of this?
Okay. Indonesia Indah Foundation started officially tahun 2013. Jadi baru satu tahun. We launched on Hari Peduli Sampah Nasional tahun 2019, maaf. So just 1 year. But we have been going since 2013 under the event called Clean Up Jakarta Day. Jadi originally, we're working under the environment. So our aim is to empower people in Indonesia to care about the environment, to become agents of change, and basically change the situation of not only waste and waste management, but everything. So sustainability in Indonesia. But with recent I would say natural disasters and things in Indonesia, like we had a lot of landslides and flooding at the beginning of the year. We started to get into disaster relief, but always trying to keep our environmental vision in there as well. And of course, since COVID-19, we've been very concerned, and we noticed in Jakarta ada banyak sekali keluarga orang yang nggak mampu untuk makan sekarang. Jadi they're very struggling. They cannot earn an income, and because they're told to stay home, everybody is at home, and people are literally starving. So that's been our focus for the last 3 weeks, I would say. But yes, sorry.
How is it doing right now, and where you are at this moment as far as helping people who are in need, yang perlu makanan? Bagaimana Angela bisa tahu yang perlu di mana, gitu?
Oh, so we have a team, my team, Jakarta, a very small team, but very capable team. And they have people all over different parts of Jakarta reporting to them, working with the government also. We are very close with Pak Isnawa Aji. He's the mayor of South Jakarta. So Pak Isnawa has been a follower of our work since Clean Up Jakarta Day, and now he's helping us with this program. So he's been helping us to identify the highest need families, and that's basically how we collate the information from all the people around Jakarta. And we have to create a waiting list. So as we are raising funds, we have a wait list. And luckily, yesterday, we started a collaboration with Kemensos, and they have provided 300 sembako, packets of sembako that we've been distributing yesterday. So we had on the wait list in the period of, since Friday, we had nearly 200 families on the wait list, and luckily we've helped them already. So that's because of being helped by Kemensos. But the majority of the work that we're doing now is done through private donations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that the Indonesian government also do? I mean, as far as distributing food to the poor.
I believe they must be doing their own things. I mean, Kemensos is government. It's a government organization.
Or it is.
But they've reached out to us because they didn't have the transportation means or budget. So they just had the sembako, but they didn't have the means of transport and distribution. So we thought, okay, let's work together. We will distribute it for you, which is quite interesting. But they needed our help in that sense. But most from what I'm hearing on the ground from my team, from talking to other companies, a lot of the stuff happening is supported by corporations or NGOs. So the government is being supported by a lot of corporations and NGOs at this time.
What's your biggest challenge right now?
Funding. Yeah.
Funding. Okay.
Yeah. So getting a continuous stream of funding to come in to be able to continually distribute food packets every week to the waiting list, because every week we have a new wait list and we have to raise new funds. So it's a very sort of, it's touch and go. It's a, it's a daily thing.
I see. And if someone want to contribute or donate, how can they do that?
Okay, it's very simple. They can either go to our website, indonesiaindahfoundation.org, and they can donate there either via PayPal or direct bank transfer. That would be the easiest way.
Okay. Thank you very much, Angela, for your time. And hopefully,
thank you, John.
You'll succeed with the way to help other people.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Kabari. Terima kasih for your support.